I look at this headline right here, and a couple of things immediately jump off the page. Let's just read it first and foremost. We'll go ahead and set the stage. Rachel Zegler initially turned down Hunger Games' lead role before her boyfriend was cast. Like I said, a couple of things hopped off the page. Who is she to turn down a role of that stature? Y'all know my opinion on the Hunger Games stuff. Those films are absolute dog water, and I think I'm about the only person that's excited for this hunk of crap to hit the screen. Not for the fact that I'm going to go see it or that I'm looking forward to anything good coming out of it. I'm just looking forward to covering it and laughing at all of the Hunger Games simps. But okay, she's turning down stuff unless her boyfriend is cast. That's just absolutely absurd. But then the other thing is just the amount of entitlement, okay? You get a golden opportunity to piggyback off of for whatever it was. Like I said, those films made absolute nothing at the box office outside of the first one. Christ almighty, the fourth film out of the trilogy, I don't know how you do that. It was during the time when, in order to have a grandiose finale for our film or multiple part film franchise, we need to have a part 2 to it because Harry Potter made billions of dollars. Therefore, everybody needs to just hop on that trend. Thank God that died off. But no, you're going to be running back a prequel, and you, because of your resume, like, oh my God, if we take a look, it's like Rachel Zegler has 2 other credits to her name right now. Films that have been released, and Christ almighty, somebody should erect a bomb shelter around this lady's resume, because holy fuck, you got West Side Story, bomb. You got Shazam 2, a bomb. Then you got the upcoming Snow White. Christ almighty, that's an H-bomb. That is every bomb. And then you got this hunk of garbage that's right here. Oh my God, bro. You cannot dig. If I give you enough time right now and an adequate access to a backhoe and as many shovels as you want, you couldn't dig deep enough into the Earth's core in order to save yourself from just the catastrophe that she's going to be throughout Hollywood. Like, I understand that I put the idea out there that she ended up getting the tab from Steven Spielberg, whose name is worth gold still for whatever reason in Hollywood. He hasn't done anything good in a very long time, but it really doesn't much matter. He's interconnected and he's going to be endemic in the scene until the day he dies, and thanks to all of his kids that are in the industry, well, he's just going to be in there for as long as he wants. But how long until the bloom falls off the rose? I'm thinking Snow White because, okay, what's the leak of the production budget? $300 million. It's not going to make $300 million. It might make $300,000, but 300, bro, a catastrophe the likes of which we have never seen. But let's see the hubris on display right here, because it's not the only example that I got pulled up. Rachel Zegler originally declined the starring role in the Hunger Games prequel. I'm thinking it's probably got nothing to do with the hubris of thinking that, had a leading role in West Side Story. Okay, I was a bit part and I was a little bit more comfortable in that horrific Shazam 2 film that everybody forgot came out earlier this year, for Christ's sakes. She was set up to have 2 blockbusters this year, a superhero film and then a resurrected franchise. But both of them are going to be cataclysmic flops that are just going to be forgotten the moment that everybody, well, I would say everybody was leaving the theater, but nobody's going to see this shit. The 22-year-old West Side Story star leads the franchise's forthcoming movie, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. God, just fucking work on the naming convention. As protagonist Lucy Gray. She got another name at the end of it, but realistically it doesn't matter. Ziegler initially turned down the part as though she thought it was going from 6 months in London to go deeper into Europe, into Poland, for another 6 months of her life. You're 22 years old and you're worried about the travel schedule. What an entitled... Let's continue. It did not appeal to her, Lawrence told Entertainment Weekly in the new interview. At the time, the actor had been shooting the live-action adaptation of Snow White, where she was in a dress for 18 hours. I'll save everybody that one more time. Where she was residing on her own due to the protocols that were in place in 2022. What? Oh, right. She's the dyed-in-the-wall lib whose best role that she's taken is doing a TikTok impersonation of AOC. Whatever. The idea of spending additional time away from family and friends freaked her out until whoever she's fucking right now ended up taking a supplicant role. Fantastic stuff! In an attempt to persuade her to accept the role, Lawrence said he promised to fly Ziegler's boyfriend. I'm a fellow actor. Yo, tell me your career ain't popping like that. It's like, okay, we just... I need this bitch in order to get in good with the cool kids. I don't know, we can get your boyfriend out here. And like, all right, bet. Fellow actor Josh Andres Rivera out to visit her in Poland, where, okay, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes would be filming. We'll bring your boyfriend out. We'll bring your family. Oh my God, she's not that talented. She's not that fucking talented. That's the thing. Like, nobody's ever reviewed anything that she's done. It's like, yeah, she's a pain in the ass. Like Shawn Michaels in the fucking early 90s. Okay, he's that much of a talent, but he's a big pain in the ass behind the scenes. Yeah, but he's really good. We need him on the set. You've never heard anything like that for this entitled fucking bitch. What are you guys doing? You're killing the game. But you're doing it to yourselves, and I'm just gonna laugh at this shit because this entitled bitch, it just fucking extends to everything, because now she's picking fights with Sean Bean. Fucking Boromir, for Christ's sakes. What the fuck are you doing? Game of Thrones star Sean Bean blasted for intimacy coach comments. Wake up. Yeah, we have a veritable who's that of the modern day Hollywood scene trying to critique a bona fide fucking legend, okay? 006, Ned Stark, a man who's so intrinsically linked with Hollywood culture. There's a fucking meme about him. Yeah, Sean Bean dies in everything, but Sean Bean also gets cast in everything because he's really fucking good at his job. You have Jamil, who, okay, well, I'll take it with a side of fries. I don't care. Rachel Zegler and Lena Hall. What? The only Lena I know is Hetty, and you ain't it, Chief. Have called out Sean Bean after the actor said that intimacy coordinators, yeah, spoil the spontaneity when filming movies and TV. I would agree, because Sean Bean knows the industry, and intimacy coordinators, that's why you have every single romantic depiction on screen over the past 10 years just look like two pieces of cardboard being slammed together, because it's been so rehearsed. There's no magic. There is no, like he says, spontaneity there that is intrinsic to actual relationships. Like, you don't see the magic of that first kiss being captured on digital, on film, whatever, who's out there if you have all of these intimacy coordinators about, well, okay, you stuff your cock in a sock and then you fuck her belly button. Okay, great, wonderful. Good shit that you're implying, or that you're adding to the shoot, you tard. The Game of Thrones star, he was in one season, okay? Well, he was in the best season, so okay, if you're gonna go ahead and attach him to that, go ahead and go for that, but, you know, he wasn't GoldenEye after all. Shared his thoughts, and, you know, fucking Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, hello, hi, hello! Thoughts on how sex scenes are filmed these days, and said he preferred it when it was less controlled. Exactly, man. Somebody saying, do this, put your hands there while you touch this thing. Bean said in an interview with UK Times magazine. Oh, wow, look at that. Times, once again, hanging somebody out to dry. What a hunk of shit. I think the natural way lovers behave would be ruined by somebody bringing it right down to a technical exercise. He would be, guess what, guys? Ding, ding, ding. Fucking correct. But no. Here you have these things, a collective 8. Okay, yeah, wasn't this bitch in She-Hulk? Okay, I remember seeing reviews. Yeah, I think she was the one of the characters. I was gonna say bad guy. That show was so poorly written that it was just basic. If Sean Bean was cast in She-Hulk, he would have been the bad guy, even if he was just a background bit player. Intimacy coordinators work on film and television sets to choreograph simulated sex between actors and ensure their well-being is considered on set. It's just a fucking HR Karen, just in case you want to have a romantic scene. The Ned Stark actor? Tell me you've never watched Game of Thrones, read the books, which are somebody who has listened to a fair few reviews and then also theory crafting. The books are they just sound tremendously better. But okay, the Ned Stark actor. No, he portrayed the role of anyways. References 1993 BBC series Lady Chatterley, in which he starred alongside Jolie Richardson. That's a lot of names. I have no idea what it's about, but okay. Lady Chatterley was spontaneous. It was a joy. We had a good chemistry between us, and we knew what we were doing was unusual, he said, because she was married, I was married, but we were following the story. We were trying to portray the truth of what D.H. Lawrence wrote. Wow, imagine that. Wanting to be be authentic to the source material. Why would 3 entitled bitches in a modern day Hollywood take offense to that? I wonder. Bean's comments have caused backlash with a number of actresses, right? If you don't work, or if your career's on the way out, can you really be referred to as an actress? Okay, yeah. The barista in training, to share their frustrations with his views. It should only be technical. It's like a stunt. We should get paid extra, actually. Our job as actors is to make it not look technical. Nobody wants an impromptu grope, tweeted good play star Jamil. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. That is such a non sequitur and so fucking stupid. A fully clothed sex scene, okay? Heavy petting is like a stunt. Maybe it is with you with your diseased box, but I'm not entirely sure if I quite get the connection you're trying to make there. But while Bean's Snowpiercer co-star Lena Hall, I've heard of that show, haven't heard of her, tweeted a thread opposing the actor's comments. Oh, okay, cool. There's probably a reason why I've heard about Snowpiercer before, Sean Bean, and another reason why I haven't watched it, Lena Hall. Just because I'm in a theater, not cabaret, but I do perform with them so you shake your ass in public, but you won't do it on screen. You want somebody to there go, okay, left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek. Make sure that you bounce along with the rhythm of the music in the back. You fucking hack. Seriously, it does depend on the other actor, the scene we are about to do, the director, and whatever the crew has to be there to film it. But yeah, the way that these idiots are framing this, okay, I'd probably need to clarify with the information of this random article, since it seems to be reaching out to the girl, are you okay? Yeah, and then just a whole bunch of other crap that's in there as well. Yeah, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be up for anything. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, the director is going to tell you what you guys are going to be doing, what your motivation is. And yeah, you act like this is carte blanche. Okay, cool. You guys are, it's going to get hot and heavy after you guys come back to your place for a date and action. Then you think that it's a license to basically pin you down to the bed and go at it for 45 minutes? Like, no. Are you that divorced from reality? I don't need to repeat myself, okay? And then, yes, the piece de resistance. We have a little Rachel Zegler once again chiming in with her pearls of wisdom, which we've known to come in. No, West Side Story star. She's not a star. She's a fucking bomb magnet, bro. Come on. Her middle name should be Dresden for how often this bitch explodes on screen. Holy. Also called out Bean and tweeted about the importance of intimacy coordinators on set. Intimacy coordinators establish an environment of safety for actors, i.e. talentless lefty bitches who have never experienced genuine burning desire in their life and they need somebody to whisper it in their ear. Oh, that's what it's like when you're trying to fuck somebody that you're actually attracted to and not trying to get a role from. Gotcha. I was extremely grateful for the one that we had on West Side Story. They showed grace to a newcomer like myself. Educated those around me who've had years of experience. Yeah, it's almost like you're saying that you need somebody to walk you through a performance. Ergo, why did you even get cast for the role to begin with if you need your head held throughout the entirety? Because I don't necessarily think that there was a fucking cheap clapping scene in that fucking hunk of shit West Side Story. I'm just throwing it out there. But holy shit, you get 3 absolute zilches to misrepresent, exaggerate, and hyperbolize the comments of a legend. Yeah, seems like modern day Hollywood. Go ahead and just put an average bitch's feelings or perception of feelings above a straight white man's. Yeah, it all seems to check out. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo, and I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.